All right. Good morning, everyone. I think we have most people here in session. Can you throw in the comments that you can hear and see us? We're coming through nice and clear. Yes, got
Hi,
you.
everyone.
Hey, g'day, Blair, Tracy, Adam, Mark, Arthie, Roland. Be seen and heard. Awesome, awesome. All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining today's Business at First Sight. And for those that are new and haven't heard of what this is all about today, Business at First Sight was created where myself and Sandro, my business partner, will go to networking groups and people asked us, how did you guys meet? And we said it was business at first sight. And this event was created around how we collaborate with others and create partnership with others and getting people together to share what it is we do, what makes us tick, what makes people do great things. And today is to share some knowledge and interact in some one-on-one conversations too, so we can build better connections and do great things together. And this morning, I am joined by Joe Nipperess. How are you today, Joe?
I'm good. Thank you.
You're
Very well.
good, excellent. So Joe is here from the Australian English conversation practice. I'm trying to get all the words right. Did I say that right?
It's Australian English Conversation and Practice
And practice.
Group. Yeah.
And this is important today because I'm still at 42 practicing my language and how we speak on camera, off camera, and how we show up and turn and speak with others. So it's important that I've known Joe for a little while now, and we haven't spoken too much on this side of her business. And it's been great for Joe's helped me with having conversations with others from different cultures, and not always do they understand what we say, but we have to adapt and learn more about the other side and where they're coming from and how we can have those kind of conversations moving forward. But Joe, can you please share how you got started with this Australian conversation practice, and what made you start it, and just give us a bit of insight in how you got here today with it.
So just to introduce that is that, as most of you know, one of my passions is coffee. So coffee drew me to one particular cafe in Manly where I was always served by this amazing Brazilian girl. And whenever she had a break, she'd come and sit down and just want to talk, want to have conversation in English. So that's how it all started. And when she went back to Brazil, she texted me and said, you should start a group because you speak slowly and everybody understands you. So that's really how it began, just organically, bit by bit. And now we've got a huge number of followers, all from all over the world. So that's how it started.
And we do find ourselves speaking rather. Is it an Australian thing where we speak really fast?
No,
Is it?
not really.
No.
No, whatever country you go to, their mother tongue, they're so fluent in it that it just like Italians, for example. You know, I'm Italian background, so people who don't speak Italian think we're arguing because the hands are around and going, and you know every word sounds like it's running into another, and we all sound a little bit angry at times, but we're not. That's just the way the language flows. Same with a lot of other European and Asian languages. So yeah, you'd have
And it's
trouble
still,
wherever you went.
and I suppose it's one of those things too that we can learn about ourselves in how we show up and speak with others, because sometimes we don't really, we just be us. You know,
That's
you
right.
just want to be you.
You don't always think of the other person that they
Mm.
may not be comprehending. Yeah,
Yep, yep.
exactly.
And So with these, I guess what's one big for business owners, because even when like speaking like English to English, for example, and business owners, um, do you have any like I guess tips or suggestions that that business owners can be aware of when they're having conversations with others?
I do, and that's in part of my talk today as well. So, because I've combined the English practice with um, some networking ideas for business owners who's here today. But the most important thing of all is to listen and to give people a chance to talk to you and listen and ask them if what you think they've said is what they mean. It's a really
Mm,
important thing. So listening and speaking slowly,
yeah.
they're two important
Well, do you
things.
want to? I know you prepared something for today. Do you want to? Do you want to share that? I'll
Yeah,
let you
I
share that.
will. I will. And I said to Andrew before, I have written it out and I do have to read it because I don't want to forget anything. And I'm
Well,
really
I'll
good
hand
at
over to
forgetting.
you, and you read out what you've got prepared today.
Okay. Thanks, Andrew. Hi, everybody. Um, First of all, I'd like to start with the story of Carolina, actually. Carolina was a journalist from Brazil. She moved to Australia full of ambition and she spoke English perfectly on paper. But in real life, fast conversations, Aussie slang, and workplace banter left her nervous, isolated, and hesitant to speak. And she's not alone. Have you ever felt nervous speaking up in a new environment? It could be a new workplace or moving to a new neighborhood. Now imagine feeling like that every single day at work, in the shops, at community events, or even with your neighbors because you're worried about saying the wrong thing or not understanding what's being said to you. These people I'm talking about are often highly skilled professionals, the IT experts, marketers, doctors, architects who do know English, but their barrier isn't grammar. They could certainly teach us Aussies a thing or two about grammar. The problem is confidence. It's culture, it's the feeling and the want and the need to belong. A closer to home example that you might see from time to time is when a child is left out of a game and you see their self-worth shrink into a little ball that doesn't want to join in next time for fear of rejection. And it's no different for a lot of people moving to a new country and trying to fit in. Traditional English classes focus on tests and textbooks, not Aussie humour, idioms, or the way we really speak to each other. That's why the Australian English Conversation and Practice Group was created, to be a safe, interactive space where people practice everyday conversations, learn some Aussie slang, and try to understand our humour and build self-belief in a judgment-free environment. We're not a classroom, we're a confidence lab where language turns into belonging, where mistakes aren't embarrassing, they're just stepping stones to a better, happier, and stronger mental future, which changes everything for them. So, Carolina is now a powerhouse division manager. She leads a high performing team of 12 in a lucrative, fiercely competitive sales industry. She commands respect in meetings, networks with confidence, and has built an influential circle of friends. And that's the power of a safe space to find your voice. And here's where this connects to you as business owners and leaders. There are 3 simple ways that you can help. Firstly, slow the pace, not the message. Pausing gives time to process without sounding condescending. Swap the jargon for clarity. Explaining industry terms builds trust and confidence. Don't think that everyone knows or understands your workplace talk or abbreviations.
Sorry, Joe.
Create,
I just have to cut
yes,
you there because we're about to. It's a digital platform.
okay.
It's